Hello everyone, John Marshall, the DrillMaster. I have Woodrow Wilson's Armed Color Guard performance up next. Now, these cadets are near and dear to my heart. So are the instructors. It's been such a wonderful journey with them. Let's see here. Now, even though this is the last competitive performance for the team, there's still always things to be learned that can be applied to next season. So that's why the critique here. There's Matt recording on the side there. Oh, and I'll show you here. Let me go back just a little farther. There. Base honor guard member in ceremonials. So the interesting thing about ceremonials is that they're only worn for performances. They're only worn for ceremonies. This is not a ceremony. So technically she should be in her travel uniform. But it doesn't really communicate well, that uniform, honestly. So I get why you wear the ceremonials for a competition. Nice job. Did you notice now they're going straight up, right in to the harness socket? No fancy, what I'd call silly stuff of coming up and then over and down. Now, remember, team, gotta have that slight angle forward. Can't carry vertically because you're using Army standards. So harnesses. So the harnesses, the sockets could come up a little more. Belts could be tighter, and I know that eventually you're going to be tucking the cases into the belts, but it's, with having the belts droop a bit, that's an indication that they're just a hair too loose, and that needs to be taken care of. Good. Nice face in march. The improvement there is just so much better. Good technique. Well done. Flipping the cases over. Nice job, guards. Bearers, you did that really well. Nicely done. What was that? Oh, so right rifle guard, look at your left arm. Look at your left arm as you swing. See how you have a slight swing that goes out from the body when you on that forward swing, and then just slightly behind, not directly behind, but behind, coming into the body. So your arm swing is angled. If I'm facing this way, then I'm going to be swinging, not necessarily an extreme angle, but it's still an angle, and so you exaggerated just a bit there on the halt, which there's a tendency to exaggerate sometimes on the halt to create a little bit more snap. And then just FYI for our tech sergeant here, your cord, your shoulder cord, your aiguillette is pinned but it's not supposed to be pinned so that it comes in and actually has those dimples in the cord. It's supposed to be a nice, smooth uh, uh, line all the way around the shoulder, and that's not within standards. Timing slightly off, but you have the counts down, so Matt getting the perfect shot there. So, and also look at your feet. Feet are inconsistent. Well, I'll just keep it playing. Feet are inconsistent. Right rifle guard, you're a little bit too close. Commander, yours are a little bit more separated, but then Air Force and then left rifle guard, you two are good. Now I wonder if you were counted off for executing. We have a visitor. If you heard our puppy dog in the back, I'm wondering if you were counted off for executing colors reverse properly. So you can see as the team is marching forward here, the color bearers are closer together than the guards are close. The guards are proper distance. The color bearers are too close to each other. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you should have given that forward arch. A little bit long. Excellent technique there with the feet. Absolutely fantastic. And look at the step technique there as well, just in marching forward. Really well done. Feet coming up consistently across the team. Really nice. The ankle traveling up the good job. Well done. Very nice. Now you both seem to have a consistent angle there, slight angle forward. Seven, 8, okay. Good. That left wheel just seemed to lag there a bit. Earlier. So instead of 4, Commander, instead of rotating in 4, it would be better if you rotated in 6 so that all the team members then come into place. You can work it. It's a little tough, but you can work it so that everybody comes around in those 6 steps, the 6 rotational steps. So it would be 8 steps total since you're executing that face and march. So that's 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoop. So you have 8 steps in total. The other team members then can execute their movements. Sorry, I got an itch. They can execute their movements in that 8 counts. Good job. Well done. Alignment is just solid. Spacing is not. Spacing is zigging and zagging here. So you can see this is a good indication here. Left guard is too far away from organizational bearer, and then the right guard is closer than she was before to the national bearer. And what's interesting is that the two color bearers are consistent, but they're too close together. But at least they're consistent. So there's a spacing issue there with sagging and weaving just a bit. So as soon as you are back in place here, spacing is back to really back to normal, almost. Right rifle guard was a little bit farther out, so it's the spacing issue that is consistently inconsistent, I would say. However, boy, feet, holy cow, feet are just working superbly. Nice. Now, also, right rifle guard, you're holding your forearms not horizontal, so definitely got to work on that. But you have good grips. Both guards on the rifles, the grips on the staffs are consistent as well and appropriate, and just really good job here. You tucked the cases quite well. It looks like. I didn't, since they're the same color, I didn't really recognize them earlier on. Let me see if I can get a. Yeah, I see now. So it's me and colors really don't work all that well. So yeah, the cases looked good. Again, they should be squared off top and bottom, side to side, same distance of the case sticking out the top and sticking out the bottom. And it looks like a very good attempt was made. I'd love to see what the technique was on the day. I remember us going through this, but I'd love to see what the technique was on the day. I'd love to be the judge's eyes right there, watching you both as you manipulate the cases into the belts. So let's bring up the belts again. The belts, I looked to me like they were drooping a bit, but honestly, as soon as the cases were tucked, the belts really didn't seem to move all that much. So it was just more of a visual thing that I just wasn't picking up, an optical illusion or something. I'm not sure exactly, but team, you did well. The again, just like with the regulation drill sequence, the level of excellence has exploded. This is so good. You've put in so much work. I'm so proud of all of you. You've done a fantastic job, really fantastic. All right, so I've got another one to look over. Thank you so much, Doctors Eaton and Bartlett. Just such wonderful men that I so enjoyed working with. And boy, the cadets, golly, that's heart is full of joy. Thanks.